first question is that I wanted to ask you, what do you think about this whole Jeff Nippard thing?
Unfiltered. I think a bunch of losers who are jealous and have no genetic potential.
So there you have it, guys. Greg Doucette thinks that we are a bunch of losers for not eating up their lies and deceit. But before we go deeper into this video, have you guys noticed that every single time when Farhat Hussein is challenged about his fake natty status, he becomes very uncomfortable and nervous and becomes very itchy?
He did it in 2 years. It took me 10. Keep the focus on his.
Three.
And just so you know, that's how much muscle I put in my whole life. He was able to do it in 2 years. And you're able to put on all that muscle while staying lean. How do you think that is? Like like he's bigger than me. I trained my whole life. I'm not even natural myself. So it's hard to believe. Like he's gonna
Greg, this bunch of losers who you are talking about, some of us have experience, have seen this bullshit time and time again. When you spend many years in the trenches of bodybuilding, in the trenches of competitive bodybuilding, you start to understand things, you start to see things differently. You start to spot and differentiate certain aspects on how the human body changes when it comes to performance enhancing drug, or how a body is evolving when he is natural. So in front of us we have a clear case of a person who's obviously done his transformation while using PEDs. When you analyze his transformation for the first time, you are convinced that he's 100% a fake natty.
That's 1 year and 7 months. He went from being a skinny guy, he seemed to have some abs, to having a ton of muscle. It's as if he put 17 years of training in only a matter of 17 months. This is indicative of a guy who is using performance-enhancing drugs.
But since then, I don't know what happened with Greg Doucette. There's like a big change about him. Even his eyes, his gaze, he looks different. Something has gotten into him.
The mood, the tone, if you will.
Maybe it's him chasing fortunes made him act this way. This guy is different, and we know how powerful and how damaging and how it can affect some people when they chase fame, fortunes, more and more and more.
And so it's just easier to call people out. I also think half of those people are not serious and they just like drama. And so it's more fun to say, you're a fake that, and then see if you can get a reaction out of you. Yeah. It's like kind of like a bullying mentality, because if you react and they get you, it's like, oh, we know how to get under your skin. Yeah. And so we just keep saying it. Yeah.
Bullying mentality. Isn't Greg Doucette a part of this second category of people who like drama, who build their entire YouTube channel, their entire brand on drama? But he literally admitted that these natty-or-not drama videos, him going after certain people, creating beef with this guy, with the other guy, that's what got him where he is today. And now once he's up here, he looks down upon everyone else like he has some moral edge. And I'm like, oh my god. These are the people that are at the top of the food chain in the fitness industry. These are the people who are supposedly inspiring the upcoming generations in the fitness industry. These are the people who carry the burden of educating you on how to become a better version of yourself. Are they actually doing that? When they lie, and then they lie again to cover up the lie, and then they lie again to cover up the old lies, snowballing into a freaking monster of a lie.
But it's amazing to see so many small channels talking about it. Every day there's another video sent to me. And I'm like,
I'm really happy that lots of channels are doing video about you guys, because if these small channels can reach a lot of people who you might deceive, then it's a win. Yes, you have the monopoly at this point in the fitness industry, but you see, from the amount of lies that you told, people are starting to wake up, and the snowball is rolling and rolling and becoming bigger, getting to the point when nobody will believe you. But hey, this is what you want. You want publicity, you want to make more money, because now people can see through the lies and the smoke and the mirrors. So well done to every small channel who had the courage and the guts to go after you guys, because that's actually very hard, because then your hardcore fans will come down to these channels and throw a lot of hate and negativity. So in my opinion, it's actually way harder as a small channel to go after a big one, because you have to deal with their fan base, which will try to put you down.
The getting fame hack is starve yourself, having an ED, like get super skinny, take a photo, like don't eat for like a friggin', no, not like nothing, but almost nothing for like 6 months. And then start like that and just be a gamer. And then start eating food and eat and lift weights. You're gonna put on 50 pounds of muscle probably in 2 years.
I mean, this is what they came out with lately. That, oh, poor Farhat Hussein, he was so skinny and so scrawny and he was not eating anything. He was this poor little gamer who was underweight. And then he built all this muscle because he started eating and started training. Guys, that's now how it works. When you're a beginner, yes, you have the newbie gains. You will gain a lot of weight. But most of the time, even if you have elite genetics, you can build absolutely clean, pure, rock hard muscle. He gained 50-60 pounds and got leaner at the same time, while growing his little gynecomastia at the same time. Yes, I know he had it before, but it's definitely more prominent now. So why do you think it's that?
You have to be brave enough to be yourself too. Like so many people are like scared. Like most people wouldn't dare talk about supplements as much as me because they know that people are going to make fun of you. You talk about supplements too much, I don't like you. So
You don't care.
like and they'll be like, oh, that's cringe, I can't believe you said that. But like you need to just be yourself and own it.
I mean, Greg Doucette is selling supplements, so people don't hate you because you sell supplements, but people hate the sneaky way Greg Doucette is selling supplements.
It's crazy. Like people don't know how good their genetics are till they try it. You could be 400 pounds and have amazing genetics for cardio, but you don't know it because you just sit down and eat chips. But then if you get on a bike and ride 4 hours a day, all of a sudden you're a Lance Armstrong and you just didn't realize it.
That's the difference between people that make it like
Every system in your body takes certain steps in order to adapt. You cannot just go on the bike and you'll be amazing. You cannot just train for 18 months and look like you've been training for 10-15 years. Because a lot of people don't speak about this, but the way his muscle maturity and the muscle density is, that grainy, hard, pumped and rounded muscle, you can't get it if you train with a broomstick and a ladder and in only 18 months. That takes years, guys, minimum 10 years, and you tend to get it after a certain age. Guys, if you got to this point and you like this video, please consider subscribing, because I can see that a large percentage of you are watching the video, but you are not subscribed. So please subscribe and help me make natural bodybuilding great again.
most people don't even try, and they're in the comments, oh, you're a fake natty, oh, you're lying about your genetics, whatever. And then there's people with shitty genetics that still put in the work and still see really good results. Still, even.
And if you don't spend enough time, how do you know how good your genetics are?
That's
You can't just try for like 3 months and be like, oh, I'm not good. What if you're a guy that puts on 5 pounds of muscle a year for 10 years straight? That's 50. In 3 months, you only put 2 pounds and you quit. Well, you had 48 pounds left in the tank and you just gave up.
But they gotta want it for themselves too. You can't really put in the work for someone.
So yeah, guys, I don't think many of you realize, but 50-60 pounds of muscle, that's a lot of muscle. In my opinion, as a natural bodybuilder, doesn't matter how they twist it. I analyzed some of his videos and he's lacking basic knowledge in anatomy and biomechanics. And his training methods are not that great. The way he executes some exercises are not that great. So how are you telling me that you build this amount of muscle, but then in 18 months, boom, you have this crazy physique? And let's not get into the subject of him posting the same pictures, the same videos over and over again in the last year or so. I wasn't going to make this video when I saw Greg Doucette with this attitude of superiority, that he has the moral high ground in this situation, when we know everything he cares about is making more money, even if he has to step on dead bodies. So anyway, guys, rant over. I just find it very interesting, the way they think and the way they behave themselves, now that they got where they are. One more time, thank you so much to the small channels for fighting a good fight, for waking people up, for exposing these influencers. Just keep going and let's help our fitness industry become a better place. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.